Hey guys, today we would today we will talk about radar relay. It's a those who already know it's a decentralized exchange. It's based on a 0x protocol. We would go with the settings how to connect with the MetaMask, how to put a limit buy order, how to put a limit sell order, and how to pick up a order which is already in there, and how can you enable with your coin which is already there on your Ethereum wallet, and what is the concept behind WETH, right, which they call it as a wrap Ethereum. So without further delay, let's get straight into it. Now, the first thing you might have asked, or somebody might have said, what is radar relay, right? So it's basically, as I said, it's a decentralized exchange based on a 0x protocol. Those who, let me just push it this side. Okay, so those who know what is 0x protocol, is basically a protocol that's can facilitate to build exchange on top of that. Even those who follow closely in the space, they know Bitfinex is which is decentralized version of the Bitfinex exchange. They are going to be built on 0x protocol. There are multiple exchanges are already in pipeline. So it's gonna be interesting. If you don't follow 0x protocol, you might want to follow and pick something up. I believe at the end of the year it might go high in value, because there are multiple exchanges, those who are working with them, and there are chances that those are going to be released at the end of the year. So let's get into the site and see what it is all about. So as you can see, let me move the below. So as you can see, it's a radar. So that's amplify your wallet. What does that mean? It means you can connect your wallet. Yeah, provided you have to have MetaMask. It's a browser extension. Sorry, with your Chrome, and directly you can connect with your with the radar exchange currently, which is in beta version that we are going to review, and you can pretty much do the buy in and sell in and stuff like that. Those who are familiar with the Ether Delta, they might know what it is and how does it work. So let's click on that and see how does it work. So we are currently in their site. So right hand side, you saw there's a message which says that unlock my MetaMask. So if you don't have a MetaMask, I would suggest you to go and see some tutorial. I'm sure you would find a lot of tutorials in YouTube where you can get to know the details of how do you install the MetaMask on your Chrome browser. And if you don't find any, you do put a comments below, and I would try to make a video for that. So the first thing is you have to unlock your MetaMask account. Otherwise, here on you would get a message, and on the left hand side, if you see the open wallet, that's also not on green. So if your MetaMask is already connected, that will be in green. Otherwise, it's in yellow. So for the first thing, let me start connecting with my MetaMask. So once you click on the icon on the MetaMask, you have to give the password for the MetaMask. So let me just go ahead and do that. So here I have one account that it's connected. So the moment it gets unlocked, as you can see on the left hand side bar, the open wallet, it's now turned into a green, or I mean it gives some signal that it's already connected. So if you click on that, you could pretty much see how much value you have on your on your wallet. And if you have any token or anything, one thing I wanted to mention over here, this radar exchange currently is in beta, so you need to have 0x. So anything that you buy or sell in this exchange, it has to be the fees, right? There is a 0.45 for maker and 0.75 for taker, I believe. Let's verify that. Yeah, we will get to that particular number in a while when we do the trading. Anyway, so and those fees has to be in terms of 0x, right? That's the coin, because that's the whole point, that they build the exchange on top of 0x protocol. So you have to have that in your wallet, without which you cannot do any trading. So just to be I mean, just to make sure that you have this, and currently it's in beta stage and they encourage you to do that, so you make sure you have it. And another thing that you need to have, it's WETH. Now as you can see on the left hand side, right, what is WETH? So let's click on that and find it out. So there is a site called eweth.io, so you can go to that site and check it out. So it's what they are talking in nutshell, right? So all these token which are built on top of Ethereum, they are called ERC20 token. Now ERC20 token, this concept came way after the Ethereum networks were, or Ethereum was formed, right? So Ethereum itself is not ERC compatible. So the way the 0x they did, so they kind of made ETH compatible with ERC20 token. So that's what they call it at WTH. So it's a 1:1 ratio. So if you have 1 ETH, you will get corresponding 1 WETH. So it's nothing fancy about it, but I do know that currently they are working on ERC223 protocol. So once that get released, I believe, if I'm not wrong, I believe this RAB Ethereum concept is gonna go away, so we don't need them anymore. So once Ethereum team or the dev, they update this into their latest code update, we don't have to have this WTH concept anymore. So but for now, to buy and trade, I mean to trade and to trade anything on ERC20 token compatible, we need to have WTH token on the radar exchange. So to do that, the first thing, if you don't have, and if you have anything on your wallet, the first thing you have to do is you have to wrap them. So how to do that wrapping thing, right? So if you notice, you have already a 2 button, one is the unwrap and one is the wrap. So if you wanted to wrap, just for the purpose of this demo, right, let me just wrap something. So let me wrap something a significant number, like not 0.1. So you click on that, it will connect with your MetaMask account. So of course there will be a fee associated with that. So as you can see, I'm just paying, I think, 12 cents for this. So once that is done, right, so I already had point something excuse me, point something already WTH, so it will just get added. Now the only things that you need to pay in this is your transaction fees. So as you saw, I just paid 12 cents as a transaction fee. So apart from that, you don't have to pay anything else. So once that gets added, so your WTH already being there. Now you might ask the question, like, what if you have done your purchase and you have a certain number of WETH is there in this exchange, and you wanted to take them off? So what you have to do, you just have to click unwrap. That's all you have to do, and Ethereum will be back to your MetaMask wallet. All right. So as you can see, my total ETH is now 0.11. So I just transferred 0.1, which is basically $30, right? I mean 30 USD dollar. Now again, you have to have a 0x protocol. So I have 5, so you have to enable them, right? You have to enable them. Now to make to put a sell order or put a buy order, you need to make sure you make that particular coin here enable. Let's say there is a request network, those with the sticker symbol, right? It's a request network, and you wanted to purchase something, so you click on that. Where should I place? Okay, this is fine. All right, so you select on that, and there is a buy order and there is a particular sell order, right? So there is a buy order of certain, there are close to 30,000 request network with a 0.00015, and there is a sell order of 0.1930, right? Now you wanted to put a buy order, right? So you are placing a buy order for certain amount. So to do that, all you have to do, you come over here. Yeah, you can see your previous order. So come over here, and let's say you are selecting a buy order. Let me get rid of this guy. All right, so let's say you wanted to place an buy order, right? So request, and you wanted to buy with the order of, let's say this is the current price, right? So here you can have both sell order and the buy order. This is how it is. So you can buy or you can sell. Let's say you want to place a buy order. So what coin you want to place a buy order? You wanted to place request network. Right now, let's buy 10 request network, and we wanted to place the buy order with, let's say with the same rate, right? Yeah, here is the thing. So once you place a buy order, so your fees is going to be 0.45. That's what I was talking about, and the sell order is 0.75, I believe. So I am placing a 10 request network buy order, and with this rate, and just place the order. Now here is the thing. So you can make sure this buy order stays for 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, or forever until it meets, right? So for now, just for the demo purpose, let me place it for 1 day and continue. Here is the thing. So I got a message. So it says it's a third party. When you are because I have to sign this digitally, it is connected with my wallet. So it's a MetaMask kind of a security. Make sure we know what we are doing. So once I sign that, there you go, my order is online. So to view the order, I can click on that, and I can see my 10 requests are in place, and this is my order. You can see over here, right? Again, you can click over here, close that. Now let's say you wanted to place a sell order, right? So if you wanted to place a sell order, you make sure you have that on your account. So right now, if I click on my wallet and see my tokens, I have wrap Ethereum and the 0x. I don't have anything else. So if I wanted to sell, it has to be 0x protocol, right? So let me try to sell. I really don't want to sell 0x, but yeah, that's fine. It's just a demo account, right? So let me sell 0x. So I go over here, I select 0x ticker, and let me sell 10x. Let me no, I don't want to buy. Okay, let me sell 10x with the same rate as somebody has put it in place, right? So let me put 700. All right, so this is going to be my sell order. So you place the order, you check everything, whether it's everything is as per you thought, how many you are selling, what is the rate you are selling, how much cost is going to be, and what's the fees and everything, and you place on the coin. And again you have to sign it digitally, and just to make sure every time you do a sign, right, you have to pay a fees for that, and that fees is going to be in terms of 0x, and that's pretty much of it. So you sign that, and that's all. Your order is placed. As you can see over here, I just placed an order, and you click on your order details. So I just placed one buy order and one sell order. So this is how it's going to be. Now let's say there is this, somebody's put up buy order, and you wanted to pick it up, right? So to do that, let me close that. All right, so this is how you put a buy order on the wall and the sell order. Now there are another way you can pick up the entire order. So all you have to do, so there somebody is trying to sell 465 with this rate, so total cost is 99 bucks. So all you can do, you can click on that and just buy, right? So as you can see on the buy order, there's a fees, right, associated. As I said, that is a taker, right? So maker and the taker. So you are taking this order which is already there on the market, so you are paying 0.75 percentage. So you have to pay with a certain fees. So this is, so you are buying total 400, no, yeah, total 100 and something with your value of WTH that you have on your wallet, and you are paying 10x as a fees because 0.70, and you just click on that buy 0x, so it will be purchased. So that's how you picked up, which is the order which is already there. I'm not going to place that order right now. So that's pretty much of the concept. And one thing, just I wanted to say one more item before we wrap this up. Yeah, so how do you make sure you enable this, right? So if you don't, let's say when you first time use that, you haven't used this exchange before, make sure you click this button so that you enable. You have to have WTH and the 0x in this exchange to make sure you are able to make any purchase. Without that, you won't be able to do that. You won't be able to purchase anything. So as you see, all these stickers which are enabled, and it has to be there. So if you have any other coin in your wallet, right, whether it's a MetaMask and that you have there, and you want right now you want them to appear over here, you make sure you enable that, so that those coins and the number of coins will be appearing over here. So if you do that, that way you would know how many coins you have, and it will be easy for you to trade. So that pretty much in a nutshell, that's the exchange that rightly it's currently on a beta phase. I'm sure they're working on the actual go live. I think that should be coming next year, and the liquidity and everything, the more and more we will have the decentralized exchange, it's going to be much more useful for every user. All we need is the liquidity. Right now the centralized exchange has the significant liquidity, whether it's a Bittrex, Polo, or Bitfinex, or Binance. These days coming up a good number of coins ended up being Binance. So if we can somehow solve this liquidity, I know Kyber network is working on a huge that's also coming up next year, and there are a few other exchanges are due end of this year or early next year. So if we are somehow able to solve the liquidity problem for exchange, right, decentralized exchange is going to be a way, and it has much more less fees than any other centralized exchange. So I believe in future we would see a lot of them, and as they come along, I'm sure we would have them reviewed in this channel. So that being said, if you guys like this video, do give a like to this video and subscribe this channel. I would update a lot more interesting topic in future. So till then, peace out.